Bullshit.
Ready, set! Ready! Ready! Ready, ready! Let's go! Up! Come on, set! Let's go now! Ready! Get it! Go! Go! Red! Set! Get it!
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well, this defense for the Texans, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 9 now. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. They had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
They'll set up a throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Goodson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, red, cycle. Steal, chest steal. Green chest. Ready?
Back to throw here. Flushed out right. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken at the 46. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion comes the tight end left.
After 60. Check contact.
On first down, Goodson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd and 3 from the 9. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Willis from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Touchdown, Texans! Tyler Goodson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Red, yellow, cheetah, cheetah.
2nd and 3. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run on 1st down. Goodson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
On 2nd and 12, Willis looking deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
3rd down, it's Willis. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there. It will turn out to be So the field goal unit is coming on here, and boy, this is going to be darn near impossible. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now Willis on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2nd down. Here's Willis. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tyler Goodson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Set, ready, right, right. Field, black shot.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Ready. Ball red. Smash, red. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black ultra. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Corey Blasingame from 6 yards away. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Go, Reed, go!
On second down now, Goodson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Here we go, here we
Ball
go!
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there, hurt! Left 19!
Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Willis. His throw incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pat the street! Pat the street!
Now Willis. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
And the Texans first down.
Okay, ready?
They go play action with Willis. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again on 2nd down. Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. On 3rd down. Goodson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And a solid run down inside the 30. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Willis with a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Play action, Willis. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Yellow.
In motion goes the tight end.
Red. Cycle.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Green jack.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll be caught by Anderson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10.
Red. Yellow. Blue. Striker. White. White. Steel. Black. Ready.
Now back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. And it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
77 Wolf. Jack Panther.
In motion, the tight end. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. On first down, Goodson.
Oh, my God. He's
And now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on 2nd and 13. Willis. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Go for it.
Come on, set! Hey, let's go!
Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Ready up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there, and now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
Complete to Josiah DeGuara. That's
Okay, ready?
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Yellow. Drill green.
They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yellow blue. Light blue. Black ultra. Red.
Back to throw again. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Willis now off play action. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Hey, Manning out this bitch, man.
A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, Let's just say it's been unusual.
Ready. Roster 6. Red, yellow. Blue striker. White, white. Red.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Claypool with another catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll find Aguara complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Red, green. Yellow, blue. Black, blue. Black, ultra. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Right there, right there.
From his end zone, Willis.
Ah!
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Bronco 80. Hey. 70 Ranger. Go.
From his own end zone, here's Willis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Willis backed up to his own end zone on 3rd and long. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Taken from just outside the 30.
And that's what friends are for.
Come on, you get a pick
As the
6, baby.
returner, you
You
know
get
who
a
you're
pick
buying
6.
dinner
You know
for
you're
later.
gonna
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
You did.
And my goodness, another interception. Derek Stingley picks it. CD, this defense,
Not a punt the ball to this
at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
On the ball, now. 65, 65.
To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
He's gone.
Touchdown, Houston. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one.
He gets 30 in that joint.
Up to 4 touchdown passes
About to
in
shit
this
out of
ball
niggas.
game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Oh my God, I want to
He brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
this man wants you to get the interception record.
And watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Right here.
And now here is another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
On 2nd and 7, Willis.
Oh, fucked up. I'll try to.
An incomplete. Big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering. And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different. This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Oh my God, you okay?
He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Black Ultra.
Come on, we got this, y'all. Come on.
Red Cycle.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the stupid crosses. Oh, bro. I thought I had that shit.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Red, yellow.
pick or a sack.
They'll set up a
Pick or a
throw.
sack. It's a pick or a sack. It's a pick or a sack. Oh,
He
man.
dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's
8
gone.
interceptions, bro.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance.
In that game, buddy.
Advantage.
In that
5
game,
yards
buddy.
is the tally on first down. That brings up
He
second
said,
and
"Thank
5.
you. No more picks."
At the Texans'
Down.
3-yard line.
Blue strike. White, white. Fields, black. Black shot.
They're going to look to throw.
Give me that.
Open man
What the
is
fuck are
Robbie
you
Anderson.
doing,
And
Harry?
they're going to get this down inside the 20.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that led his quarterback to the ball quickly to it. Either guy in double coverage could react.
It's a run. That's the run.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Give me that.
And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them.
Right now.
On the other sideline,
Right now.
jubilation and laughter.
Ah,
Meanwhile,
fuck.
they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on, come on. Look at my team.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be
Marvin
caught.
Harrison Jr.,
And the
baby.
carnage continues. It's
Marvin
another
Harrison Jr.
touchdown.
right there. That's
Looking like they're well on their way to a
Heisman
2-0 start. All smiles
That's
right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point by Bass.
5 plays,
Up and good.
97
And
yards.
this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
You got to fumble that, coach.
As he's dropped it to 23.
Coach, you got to fumble that, coach. Come on, throw me one more pick, man. Throw me one more pick, buddy. He's my best friend. He's my stat game. Throw me one more pick, buddy.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
That early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw now on first down.
Come here.
And that one going to come
What
up
are you doing,
short.
Stingy? You die for that shit.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Go over there. There you.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
There you, nigga. Thank you.
And now here is another interception. Derek Stingley picks it. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On first down, Willis. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Coach.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense. They took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Texans, that was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions.
You beat the 2-1 boy. God, man. 10 interceptions. Jesus Christ. You're in the ball, man. You're in that rock. Hey, rookies. You got a pancake? Okay. Oh, you fucking around. Search the boot. Damn, PC. About to be extracted right here. That's what I'm talking about. Skaboot. Fuck off, you hoe. Gotta take that visor off. Can't see out there, boy. The play right here, man. I think like everybody wants to win this one. Look at this play from the beginning, man. Let's look at the cleats, though. Can't see. You rocking the Freak Adidas by Yeezy. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Sit in the zone, read the zone. That's that rock. Oh, come here. Break down. He's on, bitch. Come on, catch me, nigga. It's sturdy. It beats your feet, cuz. Hey. Got the gold shoes because he's the son of a Hall of Famer. Only Hall of Famers and shit with gold. Everybody eat today.